the live stream died. So, yeah. Drinking my tea. There's no music yet. I gotta relog into my computer and start playing it again. But as all of this happened, I was just thinking about how far this setup has come, this rig, this live streaming slash dev slash editing slash production, like all the things that I like to do, like how well this machine is stood up, and how even after a catastrophic failure, all of my stuff, like all of the things that I've done over the years have made it such that, you know, my machine can crash, but all of these other things are separate. So it's just like, oh, no fucks given. Like my camera, this mic, the audio interface, the recorder. Like if I was recording, I could have kept going. I wouldn't have the screen or anything, but like it would have been recording me and my audio. Like my music from my computer, since my music is now outboard, it's external, it's no longer a part of this actual computer. Like I was still hearing my music even when I was restarting the computer, because it's playing through there and through my MPC and then through this interface. So it's I'm like, oh, okay. So really it was just my computer died and everything else was business as usual. It also helps that I have Ethernet, so there's no, you know, like I have a static IP address on this computer. I don't use DHCP, so it's like, you know, internet works immediately. There isn't this having to get a new IP address. There's none of that. It's just like, oh yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is dope. It's taken some time. It's taken some time. And even just the ease of getting started again. I have all of this stuff. I don't know. I have like it's programmed as macros on my Stream Deck, so it's easy for me to start a stream up. In order to start all the software that I need to, it's a bunch of software, and I can go through that if you want. But in order to start up all of the software that I need to stream, it's just one button push. That's all I had to do, and it loads up all the programs, and then I can push another button. It loads up the correct profile for Ecamm for the type of stream that I want to do. And then another button, and I can like just type in what I'm going to stream, and another button, and I'm streaming. So just thinking, when I first started doing this, it was a lot. It took me a very long time to get set up for a stream, like 30, 35 minutes. It was a huge friction, a huge amount of friction to get started on any stream. Now it's just like, yeah, it's pretty easy. Proud of myself. Anyways, let's get the music started again. So in order to do that, I'll share my screen. And again, these are all like, I mean, some of you who've been here for a while, you may be like, oh yeah, I know this, but I didn't used to have this, be able to just do this easily. You know, again, these are all like, I mean, some of you didn't used to be able to do that. Oh, by the way, if you're curious, this is a new scene that I'm testing right here, you know, where you can see my audio, the spectrum, the waveform. What else do you see? I don't know what else you see. Wait, where is it? Yeah, I think I said all the things that you see. Yeah. So anyway, let's start up the software that we need, which is, we're gonna log into my computer, my other computer. All right, so I use SSH to log in, and I am Will there. I'm a lot of people in a lot of places on a lot of machines. This is on my local network. Man, I've already fucked it up. I'm like, what is the password? All right. I go by rhythm, and the keyboard is different. The keyboard feels different. That's a laptop keyboard. Yeah, that felt right. It wasn't. Oh wait. Yeah, look at that. Got it right. I go by Phil. It may be weird to you, but that's cool. It's not weird to me. It feels weird to type that password on this keyboard because it's not on that keyboard when I'm going like off a rhythm and feeling like that's not my key. That's not my password, by the way. It's not close. Don't believe it's close. Okay. We're gonna go to the program. We'll go to my playlist. Look at that. Music. All right, bro. Have a good rest of the day. Or wait. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day, I think. Hopefully. You said cheers, so that makes me think that maybe you're not in America and you're in like the UK. If you're there, then good evening. Have a good evening. A good night. All right, anyway, so we have music going, so we're gonna just we'll move on for now. Wait, CRS. We'll take it. All right, let's turn down a little bit. Okay, yeah, now we have the stream set up essentially. It's really simple now. Almost everything is just push a button, it's automated. And then it's just a few other things that I still haven't automated yet. So maybe this is a good time to learn CMuse once and for all. I guess we could learn it this way too. So I think there's, this right here, the CMuse remote. I wonder if this is a way that I can connect to my other machine and say, hey, start playing these things. Or maybe, who knows? Oh shit, I have an even better idea. What if I ran CMuse on my NAS? Could that work? It can only work if I can stream the audio to this remote. And the reason why I would need to do that is because I would need to play it from over there, from my MPC, or something connected to my MPC. No, that's too complicated. It's too complex. But I have it simple. I'm not going to do that. It would be nice to have a completely automated live stream setup where it's just like all of my external gears also just, it powers itself up. Like the MPC turns itself on. Oh my gosh. If I can automate, let me bring it over here. If I can automate this, that's been like something I've thought about for years, and I'm just like, I have no idea how I can automate this because I don't see a way to arm it for automation. Maybe I'm just dumb. Maybe, I don't really do this for real. But they have these scenes though. Yeah, it would be dope if I can automate shit, but I can't. Not yet. Okay, so here's what I was doing before I was rudely interrupted. I was trying to connect to that machine, which I'm already connected to, and mount my home folder onto this machine here. So I'm gonna do that. The name of that machine is Zeus. We'll just go over there to Zeus. And I Am Will is the home folder. Now it should connect because I'm already connected. but I could be wrong. I might be wrong. It's definitely taking its sweet time to list out its contents. Wait, not this one, that one. You know what? I need to add this to my. I'm still getting that feeling on this keyboard. Still weird. No matter how often I do it. That's why I always do it before I start. Yeah. Wait. Maybe. No. I felt like I slipped on something. Can't be found. The hell? What do you mean it can't be found? What's the name of that machine? Zeus volumes. Zeus, no? It won't let me mount it. Did I fuck up my computer, or is it like, hold on. Yeah, it won't let me mount it. What the hell? Ah, man. Okay, that's okay. It's okay. There are other ways to get this off. I just gotta find where it is. I haven't. All right, let's try my desktop. Maybe I'll put it on my desktop. Oops. Oh shit. Uh-oh. Something's going on. My router. Oh fuck. I hear my router spinning up. Oh my gosh. Something's going wrong. Seriously wrong. Let me just exit. Just let me exit. Just log out. Let me log out. Okay. Okay. So I'm not gonna relaunch Finder. I'm just gonna try to close the window. And last time I relaunched it, and that caused me to have to restart my entire computer. Let's try not to have that happen anymore. So right now there are issues. I don't know if you all see this. No, you don't. I'm looking at what you see. I see a spinning beach wall of death. You all just see my mouse as if it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It's not. Oh gosh. All right, just let me close this window. What's impressive though is despite all of these issues that I'm having with my file system and trying to access files on my computer over there. Like the live stream is fine. It's just handling it. None of the software involved. At least I don't know. Y'all had to tell me. Like, this audio fine? Does it seem? Because everything seems fine to me. And from what I can tell, my computer over there, even though I'm having issues trying to log into it over from here, it doesn't give a shit. It's still playing music just fine. I am going to go over there and check on it though, so I'll be right back. All right, I just went over there and found where it is, and I also just closed a bunch of other crap that was going on. But it seems fine to me. Trying to think of how I'm going to get it now. I'm gonna SSH into it again. And this is a good time for me to do the thing that I said I should do, but I'm not going to do it because I think I think that's something I should do offline. And that's specifically to add this to my add the key, so I don't have to keep putting in the password. There was a reason why I said I'm going to keep putting in the password in the past, but now I'm tired of it. I'm just over it. And I can automate it if I put it in an agent or something. All right, so we're gonna, what is it? It's this. Who am I? This is Zeus. Is it Zeus? Yeah, it's Zeus. All right, so we want to go into code and color. Motorcycle HUD. I just want to go to here. Yeah. So we want to do that to I wonder if I am. Shit! I need to know what do I have mounted over there? actually forgot how you. I don't think you can use copy. Is it SCP that you have to use for that? Or is it like rsync? This is SCP. Okay, it is SCP. Problem is I don't know how to name or what the name of this machine is. Like how do you specify the name? Like I see this right here, but do I even have this port open? I should if it's using SSH. Oh, okay. Maybe it's wait, RUI. The source and target may be specified as a local path name. Oh, I see. All right, so maybe I'll just find the path. Yeah, maybe I can just do that. So this is the path here. So we'll go into here and we'll take the path. And I'll copy it. So I wonder if it's doing something like this. On this machine, I'll just throw it on my desktop, so if it works, I see it. Y'all won't see it, but that's okay. So go here. So I'm wondering if it's something like this, that, and then it'll be I am Will at Zeus.local. Do I have to put the port? Is that what it said? The port is optional and the path is optional. Okay, but I'm gonna put it on there anyways. So this end, I'll just do that. And then I say the destination would be motor, we'll call it MHUD. Is it saying that's what I do? No. No such file, wait. Huh? CP? No such file or directory. Why didn't it do SCP? That's SCP. Yeah, I did type that right. Okay, I did. SCP. All right, let's try that again then. It's saying that there's no. Oh, wait a minute. Ah, I see. I accidentally did one of these things. Still, no. All right. How do I do directories? -R. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a directory. And I'm pretty sure I spelled it correctly. I literally copied and pasted it. I didn't Wait, hold on. What's this? Yeah, I literally copied and pasted that. I wonder if I'm getting the destination and the source different. Yeah, this should be, yeah, this is the source. And then the target. That's what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I think maybe I need to kind of specify it as a URI. Okay. So I'm going to put that part in there too. I thought it could just infer that. And then I'll call SCP with that and see if that makes a difference. Hopefully it does. Maybe it won't, but it's fine if it doesn't. We'll try that. Oops. All right, we'll fix it. So it's going to be SCP-R. And then the name, which I think I got that right. SCP-AAS. I'm at host port something at host port. It's optional, and then okay. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. It does make a difference. Look at that. No such file directory. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that. Ah, shit. I am well at Zeus.local. What? I really don't understand. That isn't that the path? Users. I am Will's code and color. Motorcycle. I'm literally in it. I'm fucking looking at it. Wait, am I in it? Am I looking at it? Yes, I'm literally looking at it. What does it mean? It doesn't exist. It's almost as if it's looking on my host machine. You know what? I'm going to try something. Never mind. I don't know. I think I give up. We're not going to copy over my awesome project. I'll show it to you though. I can do that, I think. Window A cam. No, shit, I can't, but it's fine. I'll figure out a way to show it to you. Let me pull it up in QuickTime. Do movie recording. Yeah, let's go to my other screen. All right, so you see, this is my screen. Wait, can y'all see that? Am I sharing the right thing? Yeah, I am. All right, perfect. Get rid of this. So it doesn't do shit. It don't really do much, but here it is. You see? I'm creating something. Now, right now, my G-force is only a number. I don't want it to be only a number. I want it to be like one of those graphs, those polar graphs, and and it shows you a vector and where the G's are, or where they're going. I want to do that, and I want to add some functionality, some other stuff, some timers, some clocks, some stopwatches. All of the things that people who like to go fast on motorcycles would like. So yeah, and you can see here, if I kind of shake a little bit, you see it's doing some G. So obviously I might have to do some smoothing, because if I put it on my motorcycle, it's going to be jiggling and jangling just like this. But I kind of want to measure that stuff to see what it's doing. I'm doing this on purpose. I'll stop doing it if I break my desk. Oops, I accidentally locked my thing. There you go. See, and I'm gonna drop it, and then it thinks that just ignore that 0.10 G. Just assume that that's the speed of Earth. Maybe. And if you go outside, once it gets connection to the satellites, GPS satellites, then it will start to show you your speed. All right, let me get out of that. Okay, we'll close that. So yeah, that's what I was just, that's what this project is. And that's what I'm trying to bring over to this computer that I'm currently failing at. Now, I could throw it on GitHub. The problem is that I have no idea how like Xcode and Git is just silly to me. I don't understand it. Maybe it's a good time to try to understand it, but I don't know. It's a lot. Let's see. Oh, okay. Motorcycle hunt. Okay, so it is a repo. That's good. Does it have a remote? Remote. Oops, not shut. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is local. Let's see, do I have the GitHub CLI installed on that machine? Yes, I do. Look at that. I have it. Okay. Well, then we can just push it. So we'll create a repo, repo create this thing. Yep, this one. MHU. MU. Okay, we'll put it under that. Where's my shrug? I thought I had the shrug. Where's my shrug? Is it shrug? No. Is it shrug? Fuck. Where's my shrug? I have a shrug snippet. I know I sound dumb, but I thought I had a snippet for shrug. I do. Okay, it's shrug. Okay, all right, I'm dumb. All right. Shrug. It doesn't expand. It won't expand here. Fuck. Okay, we'll move on. Private. Add a, yeah, that's literally why I'm doing this. Origin's fine. Yeah, we'll call it origin. Yeah, push the commits. I really hope I have commits. No, I should have said no. Fuck. Oh man. Oh, I should have said no. I needed to see what commits I have. I don't know what commits I have. Fuck. I don't. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. All right, so I modified some things. I added some things. I added a view model. What else did I do? Make this bigger. Oh, I renamed something to something else. Okay, I see. Maybe we'll look at it here. It's a little bit easier to see. Okay. Oh, I added some location crap. And I don't know. Oh, okay, yeah, I added the okay. What project? Oh, this is the thing. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so I see. I just threw together like a quick mock-up. That's what I'm going to call this commit. That's what I'm going to call that. We'll add all this and we'll just call it put together a quick mock-up. Actually, I'm gonna sound professional. I'm gonna say implement. A quick mock-up. It is shorter though. It really is shorter though. Overall. How in the hell was I able to create a repo, but I'm not logged in? How do I log into this goddamn thing? Is it off? You're already logged in. Do you want to be? No. Why is this telling me to freaking, all right, push dash u. How about that? Let me specify the origin. Oh, no. Let me specify the branch too. How about that? Maybe I'll be very particular. Shit. Username. I think that's it. Did this, oh wait. Did this set it up as a SSH? Did it do SSH? I don't know my password to GitHub. But maybe my password manager does. So we're gonna go into the password manager of password managers. Which account would it be under? I'll try this one. I will Shepherd. I'll put this over here just in case it doesn't. Authentication failed. Wait, why didn't it? Okay, now it's behaving badly. What the fuck? Why is it doing this? Support for password authentication was removed. Okay, so it knows. The GitHub agent knows that I am logged in under SSH, and it won't let me do it. Fuck. I'll have to go over there and do it. But there's a better way. And I think I've enabled it. I hope I've enabled it. It's going to be my only hope. So if you come over to Finder, and this is going to be a tutorial of sorts, if you're a Mac user, and I'm saying that it may not be. So if you go to Finder and you click over to locations, you should see your machine here. I think there's a way where you can what do you call it? How do you call it? Like you can log into it and share the screen or something like that. Let's see. It may be a sharing preference. Or yeah, let's try sharing. Internet sharing, screen sharing. Okay, never mind. I don't think I've enabled it, so that's why it's not coming up as a service here. But for the sake of content and a thumbs up on this video, I'm gonna go do it. Okay, I've done the thing. Let's see if it's broadcasting other information about what I can do with it. See here, it's sharing. It's broadcasting more information about what I can do. So we'll share screen. All right, and of course I'm going to go high performance. Although it's not. So my other computer is on the Wi-Fi network, and the Wi-Fi network is not bad. It's just it's not as fast as this. It's also Wi-Fi, but we're going to try it. All right, so you see that it stops my music because I guess the sound is, I don't know if it's trying to stream sound here. I don't know. Oh, this high performance is nice. They really improved. This is RDP levels of performance. I don't think that y'all can tell how performant it is. Let's make it full screen. Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I'm starting to take it back. Wait a minute. I can't move it when it's in full screen. Wow. Okay. Yeah. All right. So never mind. I take it back. This is not RDP levels. It's RDP levels of looks and polish, but it's definitely not RDP levels of just good, which is okay. It's fine. So on this computer, can I access? Okay, I can. Okay, we'll open up my application directory. Gosh, what thing would it be? Desktop. Okay, I have GitHub Desktop on here. We can do that. Okay. We're gonna add that repo that I just created. That's code and color somewhere here. Add repo. And I'm gonna update this version of GitHub Desktop just to make sure that it works. And then once I log out of this, I should be able to get my sound back. Dynamic resolution is not. Wait, am I with a standard? Okay, so let's push. Okay, look at that. I found a way to get it on my computer. Okay, look at that. We're done. We're done. So let me just exit on out of here. Let me get my music back just like that. Seamless. All right. So I wasn't able to SSH in to do it for whatever reason, but I was able to. I mean, obviously I had to go over there and enable remote desktop, but that's fine. It should have been enabled in the first place. And that's just desktop sharing, and I didn't enable it for VNC. So this is only Apple machines on this network that can do it. So it's fine. And it's not even just Apple machines. It's only Apple machines who have the it's actually only one account. It's you have to have the admin password of that machine, which I happen to have the passwords. I have all the keys to all the machines. Okay, so now that we have that, let's pull it down to this machine, and we're just going to use GitHub Desktop for that. And wait, what is this? just gonna say sure. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's add. We're gonna clone a repo. This is gonna be from .com, and the name of this repo is mhud. I thought. Yeah, it is. I was right. And this is going to be I don't remember the directory, so we're going to figure it out. Code and color that. Okay. Code and color mhud. We'll clone that down. All right, bro. Have a good rest of the day. Have a good rest of the day. All right. We're going to open it up. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do Command Shift F, but fine. All right, let's hope that this all just works. And then I'm not actually gonna work on it. I'm just gonna see if I can get it, and then maybe I'll move on to maybe editing some video, maybe. I have a little jam that I was working on the other day with some old school 80s vibe, like Vice City type shit. I don't know. Maybe I'll go over there and play around. Tell me what you think. Okay, so I'm gonna close this thing right here for now. And that, I'm good. Let's see if this will just launch. So I'm going to launch this on my simulator, which I guess I'll just open manually because I don't see it. I used to see it. It used to be like iPhone 15 Pro. Oh, yeah, here we go. So we'll launch that. That's good. That's promising. Build succeeded. So while that works on what it's going to do, I actually don't want to target Apple Vision for this. It doesn't make sense. So I'm going to remove that eventually. I also don't want to target Mac OS for this. I don't think. Logging error failed to initialize logging system. Log messages may be missing. Try setting IDE for log streaming. And the active scheme actions environment variable. Okay, sure. Okay. All right. Well, that was relatively painless. Let's make sure all of my other things. Okay, yeah, look at that. Uh-oh. I don't know what that was. But yeah, looks like all of my all of the signing certificates and all that crap transferred over just fine. All right, cool. I'm gonna stop that. I am gonna call that a success. I moved the project over to another computer, which just means that it's no longer on my machine, on one machine. All right. That's fine. Let's open up Final Cut. All right, so a few weeks ago, I was going to release a few videos this week. Maybe that wasn't a few weeks ago. That may have been last week. There is a reason why I haven't, and it's not just because I've been lazy. I actually have put a little bit of effort into some things. But what I discovered is I accidentally filmed in a 4:3 ratio. I think what happened is I must have swiped, cause you know, like when you're putting it on or whatever, like I must have swiped on something and it must have selected 4:3, cause that's how you select your different things. You just swipe on the screen and it must have selected 4:3. So the footage is all 4:3. Sad. I've decided I'm gonna release it. I'm just like, well, it doesn't look bad. It's just 4:3. So now I'm like, I'm thinking about making it look like old school, like 90s VHS type thing. And I don't know how that works, but I want to try to figure out how to emulate that. Like, how can I make this look like it's old school, you know, from the 90s or something. But before I get this started, let me turn down my system audio because it will be really loud for y'all. I have 12. And I'm also going to turn down whatever the thing is over there. Okay. Yeah, that still might be too loud. It's still a tad loud, but that's fine. I haven't actually done any of the work to edit audio. I've just kind of like done this stuff. So let me put some work into that right quick. So this is any of this processed? No, it's not. So I guess this could be a good way to show the workflow that I've been doing. Although I don't know if I had any talking. I had to find something where I'm talking. Yes, and let me go through this. So I had two of them that I started. There was Motovlog 23. And turns out since I didn't look at the footage after I did my ride, I didn't even pull it off. The next day, the camera settings don't change because you turn off the camera. The next day it was the same. So 23 and 22 are the same because apparently after 21, at some point, it went into 4:3 mode. So it's the same problem. Oh, and I am talking, so that's good. Oh yeah, that's really good. So we can use this. But before I do that, let me make sure that this. Oh, Ableton. Wait a minute. Okay, I forget what I was doing with I need to watch the stream where I hope I was streaming this where I said this is going to be called Ableton, because now I want to know, what is this for? Is this the track that I put voice isolation on? And then I guess that's what it's going to be. So I guess we're going to rediscover the workflow and then try to make sure it works. So for now, we're going to mute this audio. We don't want this audio to play. And that's fine. And this is fine too. Okay. So wait, I'm not even in the right clip. Am I in the right clip? I wasn't even in the right clip. Mix clip. Oh, okay. This is already done. Okay, never mind. I see why. No wonder I'm confused. I've already done the work for this one. This one's done. This is what it sounds like after I've done what I'm about to do in this next video. You know what? I'm gonna make it full screen too. I think this is almost ready to go. I'm just sitting on it really. No, it's not. It's not 4x3 on purpose. I'm turning it way down so it's not too loud for y'all.
Alright, so I'm out on the road with a slightly new setup. I probably should have shown it off before I left. I did do a little bit of.
You know what? I don't even hate it. I don't even hate it. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even hate it. It's sure. I wish it were wider, but yeah. I don't even hate it. Now, what would be really cool and interesting, I think, is to see what an anamorphic lens would look like. That would be awesome. And I wonder if, like, I know GoPro. Let's go look. Let's go indulge in some consumerism. Let's go look at some shit I don't need. Look at the GoPro 13 on Friday the 13th. How fitting. I don't see the anamorphic lens that they were talking about. Oh, this is it right here. Okay. Subscriber. What the hell? Subscriber. And it's coming soon. I wonder if there's a anamorphic lens for my camera. Anamorphic lens. I don't know how you spell that. What do I use action for? It does seem to be something. For Amazon, I don't know if I want to look on Amazon. Nah, it doesn't seem like there is. Oh well. Well, no anamorphic for me. I'm gonna have to just deal with 4x3. So yeah, this is done. So I guess we're going back to here. I didn't realize that I wasn't done. So it looks like all I did was create a part 1 clip. I seem to be missing the whole clip, so I didn't do a good job here. So, all right, I'm gonna have to do the whole process, which is fine. So we're gonna delete part 1. Just delete it. We're gonna go full in. How do I normally do this? All right. This is if you're into video editing, or if you want to learn about video editing, or if you want to learn Final Cut Pro, like, if you want to learn about video editing, I'm not the person. I actually don't know much. I barely understand Final Cut Pro, but I understand enough to be able to kind of explain what I'm about to do. So we're going to go into this project here, delete this part, doesn't exist anymore. All right, so first thing I want to do is I want to start to give roles to certain things. So these DJI things, let me close this. Like DJI mic, I know that these are all my helmet, you know, right here. And I know that anything this H4E is going to be the ambience, but it should be motorcycle. But I guess I don't have that role here, so I'm going to make it. All right, so we want this to be motorcycle. I don't know why I have these over here, but maybe after this cleanup, they'll go away. All right, so this video, the audio for this is the audio that gets recorded from my DJI mic into the camera. Now, I don't keep it because it's not actually 32-bit float. It's I think it's 24-bit when it's recorded into the camera. So what I have to do is take the recording off of the mic itself. So I'm only using this to sync the audio. So that's why I label it sync 1. So that's all. I don't actually use the audio for anything other than that. H4E, yeah, that's motorcycle. DJI's helmet. That's my helmet microphone. All right, this right here. Oh, this is all the audio. Okay. Now, this is odd. I'm missing audio. There should be more audio here. Now okay, this could have been the ride where the batteries died. Yeah, that could be it. That could be it. The batteries may have died. So this is all of my action. Yeah, action and video, they're all the same thing. So we're good. A-roll is all that. So we're good there. So these are all labeled the way that I want them to be labeled. And next I'm going to sort it by when they were created. I want the earliest to be, I think I want the earliest. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go early, late. So from 11:27. Okay, so DJI, this is the mic, this is the camera, this is my what do you call that thing? My recorder. And we see here that they are about 23 minutes together, which to me says that they're probably the same clip. So we're gonna, I think it's Control Option G. Yeah, me trying to say it, I don't know. I only know about Phil. If I try to say it, I won't be able to do it. So we're gonna say this is part 1. And because I labeled these or added the roles before I did anything, the roles carry over. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where did I go. I see. Okay, so it looks like this clip also goes with that. Yeah, I think that's the case. And the reason why this is a little bit weird is because remember my DJI mic, it's separate. It's a separate recording. So what I got to see is like, does this 20 plus 3, does it equal this? And it's about the same. So I'm pretty confident that this clip here belongs inside of this thing here. So I'm just gonna plop it into there. And it looks like it's a perfect fit, so we're right. All right, so now that I have my clip, like, I have the clips that I want in this clip down here. I'm gonna get rid of that, and now we can start to focus on like getting rid of the sound here because it's loud. So both of these we don't want, or I don't want. Maybe you want it, but I don't. So I don't want to hear it at all, so I'm just gonna do that. Let's do that. Next, let's turn on this so it's not. We're gonna turn this down by a lot. Also gonna turn this down by a lot. Okay. Next, I gotta convert this to the right type. So this is mono, but this right here isn't dual mono. It's actually stereo, not reverse stereo, but actual stereo. All right, cool. All right, so that part's complete. All right, so what I figured out that I have to do for this is that I have to do the time correction in Ableton Live separately. I can't just, well, I could, but it sounds better when I do all of the work in Ableton. Although I can't. This is the new setup. Okay, this is what makes it a little more challenging. This mic audio here, this helmet audio, I need to make a copy of this, right? So I'm gonna have this version that I'm actually gonna use. Oh man, how do I explain this? All right, so I am going to use a super processed version of this helmet audio to process this track in Ableton Live. The reason for that is because I use compression as well as dynamic EQ in order to, control the dynamics of this thing down here. So I need to be able to like take the super processed audio and put it into here. And then after that, I can just, I can take this audio here and just process it as normal. I think that's what I did. I hope that's what I did. We're gonna see. So let's duplicate this by doing option like that. And I actually want it to be the beginning. And it's yelling, that's fine, it's cool, it doesn't really matter. We will mute it and let's assign it a role to Ableton. Right, so this is my processing for Ableton. In fact, I don't want to mute this. I want to mute that for now. And I want to mute this too. Oops, not that, this. So first things first, I'm going to voice isolate it and I'm going to crank it. It doesn't even need, I don't care if it sounds natural because I'm actually going to use it. And I'm going to turn up this volume because you can't hear it unless I do. All right, I'm gonna crank it more. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I am dumb. You know what? I'm not the only one. No one else told me, so we're all in the same boat together of stupidity. All right, now we should be cooking. That's why I couldn't hear a difference. Oops. It seems to be done processing. So it should be mostly silent. And then every so often you'll hear me. So this is how I'm able to have my video be as loud as possible, and then I can
I
talk.
think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
See? All right.
It is currently like 75. Clear day.
Okay,
Not
so
too much traffic going on. It's a little
I'm gonna have this track, which is like the super processed track, and maybe I should rename this. We'll call this we'll call it helmet Vox, or helmet for Ableton. Okay, we'll do that. And this is going to be the motorcycle. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one. Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna leave that because I need that name to be the same. That's how I find it. Okay, so I have these 3 clips now, and I need to export them all. Yeah, I need to export them all. And the way that I do that is, how do you do that? File and what is it? Share. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. We'll click the share button, export file, and then I can go here to roles and do only a separate files. I don't care about. Wait, hold on. I can pick which things I want, right? So for the sync, I actually don't want everything. I want the Ableton sync, right? So that's going to be this thing right here. The reason why I don't want all the syncs is because this DJI is a sync too. Remember, that's just a sync. All right, and then the effects, I actually just want the motorcycle effects. And then for the dialogue, I only want my helmet. So we'll pick the helmet. Okay. And then I got to make sure that the number of channels for each, the number of audio channels for each channel or track. Yeah. How about that? Each channel, each track. The number of channels for each track is correct. Yeah. That. So this is mono. This is stereo. This is mono because it's the processed version of the helmet. Sorry, I wish, man. Okay, I hope it's mono. All right, and now we will go ahead and export this, and it's at 96 kilohertz because that's what my recorder is recording at. And this is going to go into here as part 1, and it's just going to change the names of the files and based off of what it is. So we can see that by just going and see, let's see, Real and Finder here. Yo, what's up, Lito? Cabrera Productions. What's going on? How you doing? By the name Productions, it seems like you either do video or audio. Which one do you do? What kind of production do you do? All right, so we're gonna go up a couple directories and we'll go into this exports. Yeah, here are all the things. So we have Visa, what the hell? 9.8, that was a long time ago. I'm gonna assume that I don't care about that anymore. Visa. Oh, that's the voice ISO. Okay, I guess I must have started on this. And then, oh shit, I did start on this. Oh man, I shouldn't have deleted that. It looks like I've already started. Oh shit. Well, that's fine. It's cool. I'll just delete whatever's there and just start over to kind of show the process. Yeah, I did. God damn it. Oh, I'm going to have to do work again, but I'm cheating a little bit. I'm looking to see what I've done. All right. So I think it was about 8 seconds, and I'll go into how I calculated that. And then after that, I just eyeballed it. Yeah, that's about 8 seconds. Okay. Okay. I hope I don't regret this. I'm going to delete all of this shit. Just delete. It don't even want me to delete it. It's not even going to let me delete this. It's like, no. We're worried. It knows that I'm going to regret it. Okay. We're here together. Okay, I'm like, how do I use this software? Okay, let's come over to here. We deleted the voice ISO. We're gonna have our part 1. And maybe I shouldn't, yeah, it's called Ableton, but I'm gonna rename that to voice ISO. So we'll call this voice. We won't yell it. We won't say it in Chinese either. We'll just say it normally. Voice. Oh my gosh. Voice ISO. What's that so difficult? All right, and then we'll do part 1 motorcycle. And I need to keep the part 1 because I may have multiple parts in the video and these files all live in the same place. And I don't want to move it because my footage depends on it being in a certain place. So that's why this is weird. It's not because I want it to be weird. Helmet. Okay, sure. Wait, we'll spell it correctly too. We'll do that part. Okay, that looks fine. So select them all. Voice, motorcycle, helmet. Yeah, I'll reorder it when I drag it. So there's a really cool thing you could do in Ableton. So you see here how like they're concatenated. You don't see it, but it's just one line. You hold down Command, it becomes 3 lines. So you can either concatenate it, put it all on one track, or you can say, all right, all these files, put it on multiple tracks. We're gonna put it on multiple tracks, and I'm gonna start it here. Okay, so we are on multiple tracks now. And you know what? I feel dumb. I forgot to, I forgot to do something. Fuck. Okay, I had to redo something. So what's weird, this is weird. I had to turn down the audio here to do the processing here. Except I duplicated the clip, so I didn't have to do that. I lied to myself. Why am I lying to myself? So we're gonna jack this back up to 0. And the reason why is that I don't know, actually, let's see what bit depth these files are. How can I see the sample information? Why is it not here? Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, you see here, it's 24 bits. This is the problem, right? So, fuck. I can't use these two because they're not, fuck. Okay, all right, that's fine, that's fine. There's a way around this. So we're gonna keep the Vox, and I think that's voice isolation. Yeah, we're gonna keep this part 1 motorcycle going away. It's gonna go away. We're gonna put that there. So we're gonna delete that, and we're also gonna delete that. Now what we're gonna replace them with are, oh shit, that's loud as fuck. Let me redo whatever it was that I've undid. Okay. So we're gonna find this locally, which, yeah, here. I'm gonna open this in my Finder. This is my helmet audio, right? So put that down here, find Ableton. We'll put that here. That's helmet audio. Now, this may not match yet, right? Because, you know, this is the process stuff over here and it's been synced. That's why I'm like, I'm going to have to sync all of the stuff myself. Fine. I'll deal with it for now. All right. So we have this and we're going to call this. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, okay. I didn't do that. All right. We're going to call this helmet or helmet voice or just helmet like that. Yo, what's going on? How you doing, Jimmy? Oh yeah. The likes, yeah. If y'all like what y'all are saying, you should give a thumbs up. It helps. It helps more than anything else, I think. So let's say this is our voice ISO, and now we need to get the we gotta get this audio right here. All right. We'll just plop that over here for now. So I get to sync these things together. Yay for me. Now for that, I'm going to cheat a little bit. Wait, why is this not, is it L? Okay, all right. I am going to cheat a little bit. Let's get rid of some things. Make this a little bit bigger. I'm just going to look here, you know, and see how do they line up here. If they line up here, then I know that what I have is good. Actually, that might be false. Oh, yeah, that actually could be false. Now that I think about it. Now I put some effort into thinking. Yeah, okay, it's not 100% lined up. Okay, so let's see how many, let's see where this is. That, why isn't it? Okay, there it is, snap. Okay, so that's 2 seconds in. It looks like this should have been right here too. Snapping not on? Oh, okay. I must have accidentally turned it off. Okay, so it's 2 seconds in. All right, that's okay. So that means that the ISO, which I'm going to rename. Oh, it's already renamed. My bad. Yeah, these two are the same, supposedly. And they look to line up. They kind of look alike. I'm going to mute this for now. And before I play this, I got to turn it down because I forget that this uses my audio device directly. So I got to turn down the main to y'all. I think that goes. Yeah, hopefully. Cover your ears just in case. Excuse me.
Hey, how you doing? Yes, sir. Yeah, it's beautiful weather out today.
All right, so it doesn't seem to be killing me, so it must not be killing y'all.
Hey, how you doing? Yes, sir.
All right. All right, it'll kill your audio. All right, let me turn it down. We'll bring it way down. Okay. All right. So it looks like it's clipped, which is fine. You know, that's fine. It's a 32-bit float. So I needed to see the rest of this, and we're going to look at it here. You see this says 32-bit, whereas last time it was 24-bit. And this clip here it's the same one from last time. It's 24-bit, 96 kilohertz. Now you will also notice that this right here is now 48 kilohertz, which is correct. And now this clip is 96 kilohertz, which is correct. The recorder is recorded at 96 kilohertz, and that's because I do a lot of EQ on it, like a lot of EQ, and like especially toward the edges. And from my understanding, this is like Nyquist types of things. It causes these reflections where you can cause interference issues. So I'm recording at twice the sample rate that I'm going to deliver to eliminate that. Right? I'm doing a lot of processing on this, like a lot of processing on the EQ. So yeah, I felt it necessary. Now, this audio here is mostly good. I do want it to be louder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to normalize all of these. And before I do I'm going to just do it now. Yeah, I'm going to normalize it. And the reason why I'm normalizing it is so that I think it makes a copy, and then I'm going to rename it. Right. So before I do anything, let me make sure that this warp isn't there. Perfect. It's not there. And then we'll normalize. And that should just make it, it's just going to jack up the volume a little bit. I want everything to be, gain stage to be at like as loud as possible, or as not loud as possible. And you'll see what it does. So like this one is going to make everything appear louder, and then these other two is going to make everything appear quieter. And as you can see, it does take some time. You know, that's where it's processing, in case you're not familiar with whatever this tool is that I'm using, Ableton. And now it's actually doing normalization. So from my understanding of this process is it has to go and find what is the loudest, like where's the peak. And it does that sequentially. These are very large files. So it's like trying to find the sample with the highest peak, which you have to look at all the samples for. And then after that, like having that information, it goes and adjusts every sample up or down in order to make sure that whatever that loudest thing is at that peak. So, you know, every other sound will go up or down relative to that peak. Okay, so obviously I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I lied. Ignore me. We're gonna undo all of that, and then we're just gonna do it again, and then believe me for this one. Don't believe me for this one. While this does things, I'm gonna go grab more tea. I forgot to keep the warmer on, so I had to warm it back up. All right, I did today. I'll be right back again. And also, I don't know. I'll be right back. Okay, they're normalized. Let's listen. Okay. These two sound like they are in sync already. But they are not. This one is early. And given that these two are the same thing, that tells me that these two are early. And I think that you can group clips in this tool, maybe? Is that the thing I can do? Group. Yeah, okay. Wait, why did I do it? Okay, is that not how you group things? Oh, okay, all right, okay, I see how you do it. You have to do the track, what I would think of as a track. Okay, so that makes... Never mind, I was gonna say it makes my life easier, but it doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't make my life easier. I was hoping that by grouping them, I can move them together, but it doesn't seem like I can. How do I ungroup them? I'll just undo. Okay, so I'll just move them together. So it was 2 seconds in, so I just got to go in and find 2 seconds. I'll zoom in until I see 2 seconds, and 2 seconds is here. So if I go back to where it started up, they should match. And let me, oh, here we are. Yeah, that should all match. Looks like it matches up, right? So in order to really check on this one, what I'm gonna do is turn up the volume by a lot. Just here, so I can hear it. All right, so at this point, I'm pretty positive that it's in sync. So I'm gonna bring this back to 0, and actually, I'm gonna actually bring it up a little bit louder. Remember, this is my voice ISO. This is where I went into Final Cut Pro, and I selected this clip. Wait, why is this? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, let me undo and zoom out. Yeah, so it's where I came here and I took this clip, I duplicated the clip, and then once I duplicated it, I did some extreme processing. I did 80%. And then this is why I jacked up the volume, by the way. I forgot to level it out. So I just jacked it back up. But yeah, this is the main thing that I do, and that's to bring out my voice. And that's because I do something special with my voice to process the motorcycle audio, which is this right here. This is the motorcycle. So we're going to rename this. We're going to call this motorcycle. And we're going to rename this to be helmet. And this will be the voice ISO or something like that. Voice ISO. Okay, so at this point, now that we're synced, I can begin the processing stuff. I can't talk. The word. We could begin it. We can start doing it. Okay, so let's make this a little bit smaller. So what's cool is that I've already done a lot of this work before. I have presets set up that I've built. So we're going to use them. First, we're going to set all these to no input, just so I don't confuse myself. All right. Next, we're going to... Wait, Yeah. All right, we're gonna go to this motorcycle, and I have a special preset for this. It's called I don't know what I called it. I don't remember. H4E. I know it has the word H4E in it. Yeah, here we are. It's the Zoom H4E Ducati SFV4S. And now I'm trying to figure out what's the difference between my H4E exhaust. So I'm going to have to try both. All right, so we'll take and we'll just drag it onto here. We're taking the first one just to see. All right, so oops. Wait, did it not do it? What the hell is an AU preset? I don't know what an AU preset is. We'll do this one. So it must be that. Okay, fine. All right, and this is a bunch of crap, okay? So it's a effects rack, and then I put a utility in it. And this just sets whether or not it's stereo or mono. In fact, I need to make that a macro. I need to update this. Appreciate it. Is it Bjorn? I can't pronounce it, but however you say it, if I'm saying it right, appreciate it. All right, so I should make this a macro on here. Like you could drag certain things into this little thing, and you can see what you can drag here. Yeah. So I can create these variations or these knobs and shit right here like that. Now, I don't know if I can just drag or do I have to right click and say, all right, well, this is macro 1. Let's see. Map to macro. Oh, never mind. It's that simple. But it's not, is it doing it? I don't know. It was, but it wasn't doing it the way that I wanted it to be done. Okay, anyway, before I get into all that, all right, so we are on my motorcycle track, and there's some things that I need to do. The motorcycle track, it's recorded using my H4E recorder, which is stereo. It's an XY configuration. Let me turn this down. So because of that, I want to process this a little bit differently, right? So I do want the bass portion of this to be mono, and bass for me is going to be the sub bass frequencies. So that's going to be anything under 60 hertz, right? So that's all going to get converted into mono, so that, you know, if you have a sub, it's going there, and I'm not really, you know, doing any stereo crap to it. I don't want to do that. So that's utility. EQ, yeah, it's doing some EQ. This doesn't seem to be the latest. Ah, shit. Did I delete the stuff that I was working on that I hadn't saved? Is that what I did? Fuck. I really hope that's not what I did. Oh my gosh, that may have been what I just did. I may have. Oh man. Oh, all right. Let's see what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know if it's encrypted, but it looks. Nah, I don't know. Could it be? I don't think it is, but I do want to know it's not. Okay. All right. I don't know what that is, but I think I may have deleted what I was working on earlier. Now, just to be safe, you know, just to cover my ass a bit, I'm gonna save it as. I'm gonna save it somewhere else. And we'll call it Nunu. Nunu. All right. Now let's open the other one and let's just hope. Thank God. Okay, I was right. I was right. Oh my gosh, look at me. Man, thank God I'm him. Man, that's... Yeah, okay. Now I have to figure out how to get this to there. So, that's an interesting little problem that I have here. I don't want to save as a preset. I think I want to save this as a new preset. Oh, it gives me, okay. Oh shit, yes. Okay. All right, new. Okay. We'll go ahead and close this project. Yeah, save. Yeah, go for it. Okay. Wait, this was put here. Let's open that. Okay, so now I can search for that same thing. Zoom H4, maybe. Is it here? Please, yes. Okay, yeah. I'm still evaluating, yes. All right, look at that. So now I have my two. I can go back and forth. So we're gonna use this one first. And there's still some work that I had to do. And this is why I want to like start to map these, because it's, I don't want to have to keep going into here to change things. So I have to go into the compressor and I want to side chain it. Wait, it's just the compressor I want to side chain. Oh, I think this one is so different that, yeah, never mind. Maybe I won't sidechain this one. We'll only do the multiband. Oh wait, no, this is the one that I can't sidechain. I remember it now. So we could look at one of these and see like which one is doing expansion or which one is doing compression. And if it is doing compression, I could make it do more. I could do that. Or I'll just sidechain it here. Yeah, we'll use my voice ISO as a sidechain. That's what it's for, by the way. That's literally why this is here. If I sidechain based off of just this, it's going to be a bunch of this kind of sound. Let me find it later in the clip. And let me also mute. Yeah. Oh, I had to click evaluate on all of them. Okay, so we'll only play this one right here. I got to turn it up. Okay, so you hear all of that? Like, it's a lot of stuff going on. Turn it up a little more. Or like, I'm going to affect this motorcycle backing based off of the sounds here. So if I'm going to do that, I want to do the minimal amount possible, but I also want it to be, based on the actual stuff that's important to me. And it's not the drone of my motorcycle helmet. To me, that's just like, that's just like an additional channel almost of audio. So you can almost think of what I've just done is taking two sources of audio and then applying some processing to create three separate sources of audio that I now get to mix together however I see fit, and then process them based off of, you know, whatever I see fit. All right. So let's do some sidechain action, and I'm gonna create a little thing here because this is where I'm talking, and I know I'm talking because it's all silent here. That's the beauty of this, right? So I got rid of all this other noise so that I can hear only the talking. I want to play this independently. It's all the way up, by the way, just keep that in mind. Actually, let's turn on this, and we'll make sure that we only loop over this section whenever we play.
I think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently like...
All right, so you see how like you can hear just slightly? You can hear my motorcycle. All right, now let's compare that with this right here. In fact, I can just play all of these and we'll just solo this. So let's compare it with this clip right here, which is my helmet unprocessed. And I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Hear the difference? It's a lot of extra noise, a lot of extra stuff that I will be doing to my clip down here based off of what's happening up here. Silly. Don't want to deal with that.
I think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
See, hear a difference?
It is currently like 75, clear day, and not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets later. Can't talk right now. It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself.
All right, so you can hear all the other ones. So sorry about the other one. I forgot. Let me turn this way the hell down. It's loud. All right, now we'll add it back.
It's possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
All right, so what you just experienced was me going from 2 resources to effectively 3. But I actually don't use this audio the way that's obvious, and that's where we're about to diverge a lot. So we'll open this back up and let's go to motorcycle audio for now, and it's sidechained based off of here. So I'm gonna turn this on, and let's solo.
It's possibly the best weather I've experienced.
Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, yes.
Possibly the best weather I've
So what you're hearing is this audio being routed into the sidechain, and if I turn this off, you know, hold on, if I
traffic going on.
See?
There's a little more traffic is starting to
so
accumulate
what's happening is I'm turning down the volume.
Can't talk right
Here,
now.
let me turn this down for me. It's loud for me in
It's
my
actually kind of
headphones.
interesting trying to talk.
So I'm turning down the volume
Actually,
in this motorcycle track based off of, well, the compression. That's what I'm doing. I'm compressing the motorcycle track. So essentially turning down the volume based off of how loud I'm talking here, right? And you see this threshold as I'm talking
the best weather
here.
I've experienced in the past 5-6
And you see the
months.
GR, that's gain
It
reduction.
is currently like 75. Clear day.
Okay, so what I can now do is I can say, all right, well, I can increase the amount of input that I'm getting here to cause the amount of gain reduction to go down, or I can just decrease the threshold. I'm gonna decrease the
Possibly
threshold.
the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently.
We'll do negative 24.
75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets as it gets later. Can't talk right now.
And I'm also going to diminish how much
I actually
compression.
can't hear myself talk.
I'm gonna do 2. About right there.
Not really headed anywhere. Just got gas. So figured out right around.
All right, so let's hear what it makes the
town
track
for a
sound
bit.
like. You should hear how it's like only when I talk. And I'm gonna make it extreme in a second just so you can really hear it. So let's make it extreme. Can you tell now what it's doing? See, so every time there's audio here, the volume of the motorcycle goes down. That's what happens if I make it extreme, you know? So I'm gonna back off. And I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna increase it till I hear it pumping that pressure. And then I'm gonna back off from there. I only want to be able to barely hear it because I'm going to be doing other things in addition to this. And I'm looking at this average here. I'm averaging about -2, -3. I think that's fine. Okay, cool. So obviously when I talk louder, I don't need it to go down as much. And that's why I reduced the ratio, and I'm actually going to reduce it just a little bit more. That's also part of the reason why the release is where it is so that it doesn't actually clamp. I'm sorry, not the release, the attack is where it is. It's a little off so that I'm not responding to tight transients, you know? All right, so now that we have that, let's hear what it sounds like in context. Now, this track will never really be heard, but you're going to hear it here, and then you'll see. It goes away in Final Cut, but I have to use it here. So this mix is going to sound different than what it actually sounds like in the video when I bring it back in the Final Cut. All right, so I think that was just to show you what the old one does. That's just to kind of show you, what I could do with the old one. So let's hear what it sounds like so far. And I want to see what happens if I turn this all the way down. Will we still get audio on the side chain?
Clear day.
We will.
And not too much traffic going
Perfect.
on.
So I can get a similar mix. Okay, cool. Let's add this back in. Add them back all back in.
75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets
All right, I'm gonna turn it down slightly. I don't know how. Hopefully, it's not too loud for y'all.
75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets what is it?
Actually, it's not bad for y'all at all.
75.
Okay, so you should be able to hear that. Actually, you won't hear it yet. Let me go back and forth. So we're gonna play with it. Not like that. We're gonna.
75.
Here's with it on.
Clear
Off.
day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate.
And I'm going to turn off all the other things so you can only hear the compression. How about that?
Right now.
We'll turn off everything else.
It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself.
EQ.
I actually can't hear myself talk.
Oh, and this too.
Not really heading anywhere, just got gas. So figured I'd ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see. It's possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
Hopefully what you can hear, I hope you can hear it. If you can't, my voice should be more clear. There should be more clarity. All right. That's what we're after.
Like 75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate.
And how I'm doing that is turning down the motorcycle audio whenever I talk. And that's what the compressor is doing. All right. So let's turn all my other things back on so that we can, have a good time. Hear what it sounds like all together. And I guess we don't need to see these macros right now.
Like 75. Clear day.
Oh, yo, what's up? Abisley. I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you. I like it a lot. It's by far the best motorcycle I've ever owned. Like by a lot. Yeah, if you're curious about anything in particular about it, feel free. Let me know. Ask some questions. This what I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing because I need to get shit done, but it's not that important, Okay, so let's see what this new sounds like. So we're gonna get rid of this for now. Oops. Yeah, we're getting rid of all of this. We're gonna use the new. We're just going to hear what it sounds like. Actually, we can't just hear what it sounds like. I had to change the side chain now. And before I do that, I had to figure out okay. So I don't want to change it here. I had to figure out which Pro Q I'm working with. Okay, I don't want to change it here. This is my comb. This is probably, this is the one that I want to change. Okay, so we'll come here. And I'll select my side chain to be the voice ISO. Remember, that's why I did all that processing earlier in Final Cut Pro. Go back an hour or two. I did it earlier today on the stream. So we set the side chain to be the voice ISO. And then we can come into here and make sure that this is set to side chain, and it is. And then I can come here and adjust the threshold, and then I can set how much lower it should go. And I'm doing this a little bit more strongly than the last one. I'm doing like in the -6 dB range. All right, so we are compressing the EQ. And additionally, I think I'm compressing the side. Yeah, I'm doing the same technique on the amplitude. So I'm doing the amplitude at the frequency level as only at certain frequencies. And then I'm doing it a lot less at the whole level. So the whole track will go down. That's why I said like this 2-to-1 at this, at a very slow attack. And so we'll go ahead and put this to voice ISO as well. And let's hear what this sounds like.
75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets later. Can't talk right now. It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself.
I'm gonna solo this. Now, what I want you to listen for is like the volume as well as the tone is like changing, and I can make it dramatic. And you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna make it dramatic. We're gonna go extra dramatic. Where are we going? Okay.
Like 75. Clear day.
Oh, and I also have to wait. Why can't I hear? Wait a minute.
Like 75.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. This is what we want to hear. I was dumb. All right, my bad. we're also gonna do it here too. Here, is it obvious? Not only is the volume changing, but the tone is changing. The volume isn't changing as much. So if I turn this off, actually it's too much. Yeah, it was too much. Let's tone it back. Yeah, there we go. That's better. So we'll set this back to 0. And we'll set this back to, actually we'll cause a more dramatic change. We'll go 9 dB. How about that? And then we'll tame this back too. And I'm doing it subtly so that when I bring this back in,
like 75, clear day, and not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate.
I'm not changing the tone too much. I'm changing it, but it's not too much. And when you hear the voice, which I'm about to do now, it really shines, I think. So let's process the voice, which is here. And I really don't remember what I called this. I hope that I put the name DJI in it or something like that. Maybe I put the word helmet. No. DJI. No. Do I do anything? Okay. Maybe I don't use this audio. Yeah, maybe I just don't use that audio. So I want to say I'm done with the processing. If you want to see here, not see here, what it sounds like together, I can show you, or I can let you hear. So we're gonna A/B it.
Like 75, like 75, clear day, and not.
I'm doing the wrong one. I got to do these two.
It's starting to accumulate as it gets as it gets later. Can't talk right now. It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself. I actually can't hear myself talk. I'm not really heading anywhere. Just got gas, so figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
You got to listen for just the talking. Just listen for the talking. That's why this is being done.
Like 75, clear day, and not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate.
Okay, and we'll come back to here. Wait, why did I get rid of my thing?
It's possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently possibly the best weather I've experienced.
All right, so there's one thing I want to do. I want to match the brightness, and that's fairly, I think that's fairly easy to do. Oop, maybe it would be if I open the right one. Do it that way. So I'm taking a lot out for the sake of clarity, but I'm gonna take a lot less for the sake of something else.
It's possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently like 75, clear day, and not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic.
Okay, all right. So we're good. We're good. We're good. So now that I have these things done, I get to export the things that I need. So I don't want to do any of my mix inside of here. So what I'm going to do is zero this out. So this will go back to 0 like such. And then this is at 0 too. All right. And what I'll do is I'll select these 2 tracks. Oops. I'm going to export them as selected tracks only. I want to do it as wave bit depth. We're going to, I mean, it could be 24. I've already done the processing. And I get, yeah, I'm going to save space. I'm going to save some space. So I'm going to use 24-bit processing, and we're going to export. Okay. Now we're in 23, so we'll put in 23 audio, and then I'm gonna create a new folder inside of audio, and I'm gonna call it processed. And then this will just be mix. Part 1 mix. Like that. And it'll like prepend the things and, you know, do the things. Okay, so while that happens, we can kind of prepare this. So we're going to import this this content media into here. Right. So Finder. Guess we need to, okay, hopefully it'll open it. If it doesn't, then we'll open it and we'll just drag it over to here. And I think I want to say I should just be able to drag and drop it because I did all of the syncing in Ableton. And because I started everything from the beginning, I should be able to just drag and drop it at the beginning and it should just work. I'm going to verify though. I'm not going to just trust it. Okay, so it didn't open what I expected to open, so I'll open it myself. Okay, yeah, here we are. And we'll go up a few directories to processed. And I have 2 tracks. Wait, I don't understand this naming, but fine, I'll rename it myself. So I want to add these, so I'll just drag it in like that. Oh man, I should have dragged it in as audio, but I didn't, so I'm gonna do it again. Only supported files. Okay, fine. Did it add the tags? Yes. Okay. I just wanted it to add the tags. No, it's silly. Okay. So we're going to go to processed and we're done with here now. And we might be done with this too. In fact, that's what we are, but I'll leave it open. All right. So this needs to be assigned the role motorcycle for the effects. And this needs to be assigned the role helmet for dialogue. Okay. And we can take both of these. Actually, make sure I'm in part 1 clip, and I am. I'm just going to drag that down here. Yeah, fuck that. Gosh, it's so difficult. Let me zoom out. All right, and then we'll put that here. And then we'll mute that. And we'll get the helmet in. And we'll mute this and that. Okay, so now we have the new audio that we just did. And on top of that, I'm going to turn down this audio by maybe like 6 dB. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, sorry. I know it's loud, but you know. Okay. I think we're good there. Actually, no, we're gonna go 9 dB. All right, so this is what we're sounding like so far. Wait a minute. I definitely forgot to do something. Okay, what is it? Is it Ducati? Let's just do all. No. DJI, mic, helmet. Did I save it? Okay, all right, okay. Fortunately, I saved the other project. This is probably work that I did in the other one. And wait, the save changes. Wait, what? When did I say close? I don't understand. Why is it trying to get me to close this? Helmet. Yes. Okay. Haha. I didn't. Okay. All right. We're not done. I got ahead of myself. A little premature. A little premature, you know. So I'm gonna have to re-export one track. That's okay. It doesn't depend on others, so that's fine. So what I'm gonna do is save this as a preset. That's what I didn't do. Man, I'm so glad that I didn't straight up delete this, because that's what I did at the beginning. I was like, I'm gonna start over from scratch, thinking that I had saved these things as presets, and I didn't. Oh, that would have been bad. Okay, so this is gonna be my this is the bell. This is Raystar. I don't know if the DJI mic part matters, and because technically not, it's the MKE mic. Okay. I think that's a good enough name. Let's close this. Sure, yeah, save. Yeah, whatever. Wait, did it just close? Oh, man. Man. Let's go to desktop. Let's rename this. So this is going to be new. Okay, now for this, so let's put helmet here because that's really where it belongs, and we'll put that there. All right, so helmet, we're now going to find that new Shit, I already forgot what it's called, but it's helmet something. I don't know why it doesn't expand all of these. It would be nice if it did. Evaluate, yes. 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 Yeah, just yes, I will. So let's hear what this sounds like. I'm gonna turn it down again. It should sound very different to you all if you remember what it sounded like. Oh, it's still too loud. Let me turn it down more.
Possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5, 6 months. It is currently like 7.
Anyway, that's what it sounds like. You'll hear what it sounds like in context now. Just give me a moment. Let me get this all done up real nice. Wait, which track to select? Okay, all right. So we'll select that track, and I only want to do selected tracks. We want to start from the beginning. I don't know why it's not. Ah, shit, what did I just do? Damn it, man. Okay, we'll try this again. So we want to start at the beginning, select a track only. I hope I selected the right track. We're going to do wave 24-bit. Yeah, we're good. Do that again. And then it's going to go into processed. But here's where things get tricky. All right. So I am going to make sure this is called part 1 mix helmet. So I'm just going to quit Final Cut, you know? I'm just going to quit it. All right. It'll make sense in a moment. And then I'm going to rename. I'm going to just put this here. It's going to be part 1 mix helmet. Override it. I don't give a shit. Just override it. And now I am going to have to go back and check and make sure that it is what I think it is. Because for whatever reason, it's so hard for me to know what's selected in Ableton. In my opinion, it doesn't do it's not enough contrast to tell you, hey, this is a selected track. It looks too similar to all the other ones. So like, if you just glance at this, you can't tell me, oh yeah, this top track is the one that's selected. You know, see? You can't just say, oh yeah, that's the one that's selected. It's not obvious. All right, so I definitely don't want to open it there. So we're going to open it. We're just going to reopen Final Cut. And we'll listen back to the audio and it should just sound different. You see that red? Okay, that worked. Okay, so it was red and then it quickly came back. That means that this is the updated audio. Okay, so let's listen back. Let's see what we sounded like. I think that sounds pretty good. Hmm?
75 experienced in the past 5, 6 months.
Okay, now you may be thinking, oh yeah, you're done. No, I'm not done. There's more to this. Here's where the more part comes in. So we're gonna come back to here. This is our new audio that we're gonna be using. And we're open up our effects. And I have a effect just for this. It's MKE DJI, yeah, MKE DJI mic. We'll just plop that on there. And that adds the voice isolation. It adds compression, a bit of compression. And then I just need to turn this off, and I'll delete that. I need to save this, but I just haven't done it yet. I'll do it soon. And I think, yeah, I'm using a limiter here, and that's because I'm using a different mix, and I need to say that other stuff too soon. So now let's listen back to this, where I was doing that talking.
I think today is
Huh?
possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
You know that shit sounds fucking dope. You know it. You know it. Here, let's do it before and after. Let's do here. Let's mute this. Put here. So that's negative. Okay. I'll even, yeah, I think we'll bring this down a little bit more just so that seems easier to hear.
I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently like
No way.
75.
I'm gonna turn it up for those of you who are deaf. I'm gonna turn it up. By the way, my mix is over here, so I keep looking over here so I can see shit.
I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently like 75. Clear day. And not too much traffic going on.
That's before, okay? Here is after.
I think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
You can't tell me. All right, so I gotta turn this down. This is that goes to -3. That's what I've been doing. So this is part of the process from what I remember from what I've been developing. Okay, let's hear it back.
I think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
Okay, that sounds good. Now let's take it back. We're gonna come out of here, and then I'm just gonna close part 1. Come over onto here, go to the project, and I'm just gonna add part 1 here. And I am going to grab a what do you call that thing? Shit, what do you call it? It's like a something motion, something M. It starts with an M. Adjustment layer. Okay, that's what I want. I want an adjustment layer. I knew it. I was waiting on y'all, and y'all failed the test. I knew it. It's unfortunate that y'all failed the test. All right, we're just gonna cut to there for now and plop that here. Also, I guess we'll figure out an endpoint here too. We'll cut here for now. And just plop it like that. Cool. Now we will pop one of my effects presets actually. Oops. Yeah, so we'll come action. This is daytime, looks like. So we'll take my daytime and plop it right there. Okay, so we get the look. And then we're gonna come over here and find my other, I have another preset called Motovlog 3.4. And plop that on there. Okay, so while that thinks about what it's going to do with that, it's fire audio. That's what it's trying to figure it out. Just give me a second. Let me turn off Ableton. You know, don't want that. Oh shit, was I not working in the right? Hold on. Oh wait, I was. Okay. I was like, wait, was I not working in the right thing the whole time? Okay. Gonna turn it down quite a bit. Turn off Ableton again. I don't know why it keeps coming back. Okay. We're gonna come over here and make sure that it's actually going for real, for real. It seems to be. Okay. All right, so now I can come over to this and we're gonna, some of the stuff changes. So I no longer do this EQ anymore. So this goes away. So does that, so does this. Only thing that remained, I think, was I think I moved this even higher too. It was like in the air range, so like this 5K range, I think. In there, we'll just put it there. I think bass enhance went down to like 13 or so, and then yeah, at density we're good. Okay, let's hear what it sounds like here after all that effort. I'm gonna turn it down just so you know. This is the culmination. I'm not sure why there's this white background. Like, I don't understand what that's about. All right, let's go to some where I was talking.
Can't talk right now.
All right, so this is what I sound like with the talking.
It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself.
I'll turn it up a little
I actually
bit.
can't hear myself talk. Not really headed anywhere, just got gas. So figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
I think that sounds pretty good. There is one minor thing, I think, and I'm gonna fix that now, I hope. So helmet is not stereo. It's dual mono now. And this is stereo. So now we'll hopefully that change is staying. Let me go to where I was talking again.
Not really headed anywhere, just got gas. So figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
Okay.
Shoot it a little bit further back so I can.
I guess I'm gonna have to put it back. This is something that I should have fixed in. I'm not gonna re-export it. I refuse. I refuse to do that. So we're gonna put it back to stereo for now. I'm listening to where it sits in the field. It's good enough.
Not have my knees bent as much.
Oh wait a minute. Why is something's wrong? Let's turn this off for now.
Headed anywhere, just clear day.
The voice isolation went away from here. That's why I'm like confused. How am I using the right clip? I'm not using the right clip. Okay.
I think today is.
Okay. All right. Shit. How is this possible? It's just not part one. Yeah, this is a completely different clip. What the hell? Let's make sure this is the same one. Okay, this is the same clip. Okay. Yeah, I was like, why does this sound so different? That's weird. That's really weird. All right, apparently I can't cut anymore. That's interesting.
Possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months.
Okay, all right, let's try this again. We're gonna add my mix back to it. Okay, something is interesting right now. I'm waiting to see how this. It's still okay. Something's wrong. Something's going on right now. I don't understand what's going on. But why is it cranking the audio up so loud? What the hell is doing that? All right, let's just play it. Okay, there we go. I think I fixed it. Wait, this is makeup gain.
And this bike sounds so amazing. It sounds so good. This is my first, well, it's hard to, my last bike was technically a 1200, so I guess it's bigger than a liter bike. This is a smaller bike than my last bike, it's 1100cc. But I'm gonna call this my first liter bike, you know, in spirit at least. I forgot to tighten up my mirrors last time I said I was gonna do it. Yeah, but the amount of power this bike has is insane. I love it. Like, imagine not having to wait for people to get over. Just do that. I do wish I wish I had cruise control. I never had a bike with cruise control, but for the amount of money that I paid for this bike, I would expect to have a whole bunch of stuff. Heated hand grips, stock, all carbon fiber. You know, without me having to go and pay, you know, $2,500 extra dollars. It's hard to talk when I'm accelerated up. Paid $2,500 extra dollars. It's hard to talk when I'm accelerated. Oh my god. Requires a lot of.
All right, let me add my adjustment layer back. And we'll do a bit of a look-see, you know, just kind of sit back and listen and look for a couple minutes. All right, what is M adjustment? There we go. I'll just zoom in. Like one day I'll manage to grasp that small touch point, click point. So we'll do that, and let's throw my action 4 preset on it. And let's also I guess this is this is good enough. But I do really want to figure out what this, like, what is this background looking thing? Transform. No, we're not doing any of that right now. Okay, so it's not that. It must be the clip. No, it's not the clip. All right, something's weird. I don't know, but let's just listen. Let's watch. Let's listen. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit in the stream for you.
Still feeling a little bit uncomfortable in these new boots, but better than yesterday. Had to adjust my riding position just slightly.
I just noticed something. The resolution is really low. I wonder what the resolution of this project is. 1920. No wonder. I can see a difference on this monitor. I think I'm going to have to I'm going to have to do a custom one, I guess. Or maybe I'll just do 4K. Try that. Hopefully that just works. Okay, it just worked. All right, perfect.
Still feeling a little bit uncomfortable in these new boots, but better than yesterday.
Yeah. I'm like, wait, no, this is still not okay. All right. Let's make this 4K too. Okay, so we have 4K. These should all, yeah, okay. So now it should render properly. I can really see a difference. It's night and day.
A bit uncomfortable in these new boots, but better than yesterday.
Okay.
Had to adjust my riding position just slightly. I'm a little scooted a little bit further back so I can not have my knees bent as much. It's not a night and day difference, but it's enough. I really like this bike. It's really growing on me. It took me a while to get used to it. It's gonna sound weird, but it felt a little bit too light when I first got it. I think it's due to that counter-rotating crankshaft that it has, which means that it's incredibly flickable. It's disconcerting for the first few hundred miles.
Something I want to do is I want to make a slight boost on this EQ a little bit. Wait, is there EQ on this already? No, okay. I was like, maybe I already have one. That would be awesome. I don't. So we're gonna just throw a channel EQ. Actually, can I put a pro EQ? Am I a pro EQ? Oh shit. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Sometimes Final Cut is silly. So somehow I have jacked up my video. I don't know what I've done, but it's fucking Final Cut. I hate this thing sometimes. And it's not like I saved it. It just does it for you. It's just like, yeah, of course you want whatever it is we just did for you automatically. Okay, I see what it did. Okay. There we go. All right. So it looks like, oh no, it's here. Why? Okay, I can't spell. So plop it on there and let's hope that it asks me to evaluate. It doesn't. Oh, shit, I'm getting a spinning beach wall of death. Y'all don't see it, but that's what's happening. Fuck. Oh, what? Wait. It went away and then something happened and then it went away. And now my computer's going slow. Let me close Ableton. Don't save. Okay. All right. So I guess I'm not gonna get Pro Q to open. Yeah, it just spinny beach wall death. So I'm just gonna put a channel EQ and I'll deal with it. Channel EQ. Oh no, never mind. Evaluate. I lied. I will not deal with channel EQ. Oh fuck. All right. You know what? Final Cut just crashed. I will deal with Final Cut. I will deal with it. Okay. Final Cut probably heard me. Let me turn my music back on. Yeah, Final Cut probably heard me talking shit and it's like, nah, I'm gonna show you. So yeah, we're not gonna use Pro Q. We're definitely gonna use a channel EQ. Definitely use that. Definitely use that. I want to use it after the compressor as well. So we'll put a little bit of a boost here at around here, my speaking voice, 6 dB bump. That's probably too much. Let's do a 3 dB bump, but we'll spread it out. We'll spread it out. We'll do a 4 dB bump and spread it out like that. Okay, so then let's go back. I guess there is no back because it crashed. And I really hope that I was just editing the right clip because that was a crash clip. We're gonna see now. We're gonna see. Yes. Oh shit. No, I wasn't editing the right one. Let's delete that forever. This is the weird thing about Final Cut is that you will think that you're editing something, and in reality, you're not editing anything. And good luck trying to find it again. It's like, well, where did it go? And it's just like this ghost phantom thing that doesn't really exist anywhere but in your mind. All right, we'll go into that range right there. Actually, we'll come a little bit over here, more toward 2K. Okay, so we'll come back out, and this should sound a little bit more present in the voice.
Really headed anywhere. Just got gas.
Yeah.
So figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
I think, man, that's probably too much. The 4, I'll probably just do 2. Yeah, we'll just do 2.
Just got gas, so figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
Yeah, I think 2 is better.
My last bike was technically a 1200, so I guess it's bigger than a liter bike. This is a smaller bike than my last bike.
I'm gonna go up 1
1100
decibel.
cc.
I'm gonna do it later, but I'm gonna go up another decibel.
I'm gonna call this my first liter bike.
On that 3K range.
In spirit, at least. I forgot to tighten up my mirrors last time I said I was gonna do it. Yeah, but the amount of power this bike has is insane. I love it. Like, imagine not having to wait for people to get over. Just do that. I do wish it had, I wish I had cruise control. I never had a bike with cruise control, but for the amount of money that I paid for this bike, I would expect to have a whole bunch of stuff. Heated hand grips, stock, all carbon fiber. You know, without me having to go and pay, you know, $2,500 extra. Oh, it's hard to talk when I'm accelerating. Oh my God. Requires a lot of mental and physical energy. Feels like I'm about to get pulled off the back of the bike. Very windy right now. I think I'm going into a headwind right now.
All right, I think that sounds great. It'll get better over time. It's good enough. It's good enough. But I am going to jack this up an extra decibel, like I said I was going to do. I'm going to spread it a little bit more to, you know, share the love. And let's make sure that we're not sharing it too much with that 800. We don't want, we're not into that. Yeah, only for 1K. 800 don't get no loving. It's only for 1K. Only him. All right. Right there. And we have a part 1. So all of that. All right. So I don't know when I started this segment of the stream, but that's all that goes into editing audio for a motovlog. So however long that's taken, obviously it doesn't take that long. I went and did some other things, and obviously I'm, you know, talking to y'all and stuff. But yeah, that's my new workflow basically, and I think it produces phenomenal results. To me, the sound is spectacular. I am about to get ready to go because I told one of my friends I was going to meet him for lunch, and it's 2:30. We were supposed to meet around 3, so it's fine. But before I dip, I want to bless your ears with what this sounds like in its almost full volume. I'm not gonna go full volume. I know y'all can't handle it. I'm gonna set the mix to the stream to -6 dB. Okay, which it's much louder than what it is right now. All right, so just prepare yourself mentally. If you're someone that you're here for me to be coding, I was doing that earlier. Just scroll back, go watch that. If you don't like motorcycles or you like loud noises, please, this is your time to dip out. But before you dip out, give a thumbs up. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, all of the things, and appreciate having you here. So let's get this to about right here, okay, where it's not too loud. We don't want to jump into it. All right, and I'm also going to turn off the music for this, so music is out. Okay, so we're going to go to -6 dB. All right, okay. I'm gonna give. There you go. You're welcome.
I think today is possibly the best weather I've experienced in the past 5-6 months. It is currently like 75, clear day, and not too much traffic going on. There's a little more traffic is starting to accumulate as it gets later. Can't talk right now. It's actually kind of interesting trying to talk when you can't hear yourself. I actually can't hear myself talk. Not really headed anywhere, just got gas. So figured I'll ride around the town for a bit, see what I can see.
All right, so yeah, there you go. That's what the fruit of all that labor was to get audio that sounds like that. So yeah, I'm going to get ready to go. Hopefully you enjoyed today's stream. Like I said, if you like this kind of stuff and you want to see more, I would encourage you to follow me. You can follow me on Twitch, on LinkedIn. You can follow me everywhere. Just go to my Linktree, right? I have a Linktree. Follow me there, and you can go to see all the other places where I post stuff. But yeah, have a good rest of the weekend. Peace.